Right, hi everyone, welcome back to Stu's Old Cars. Still working on the MG obviously, and still working on the axle, which is just down here. Right, today we're going to be doing hopefully seals, putting the back cover on, and hopefully the brakes as well. So we're going to start with the worst seal to do first, and I'll show you why. Right, so we're going to start with this one because I need to mark it, and I'll show you why in a minute. Setting. So what I need to do is mark this, the nut, and here, so it goes on in exactly the same position. So I need to crack this nut off and then count the turns off, turns on, so we set it back in the same place. Right, so my idea is hopefully to try and so the plan is to crack this off. I don't want to use my gun on it, is the long and short of it. Just see whether this will undo. Oh, hang on a minute, I just said about marking it, didn't I? And then I haven't marked it. So let's do it here. Right, that was close, wasn't it? I nearly ruined my whole idea then. Right, where is it? No. Right, let's get that in a bit deeper then. Oh, God, that's tight. I really don't want to have to use the gun. No, right, I'm going to have a think about this. Right, so I'm got no choice really, I'm going to have to use the gun. So, see what happens here. Just try and stop it before it turns too much. Yeah, that's right, so that's only moved quarter of a turn. Oh, get in there. Right, so that's moved quarter of a turn. So that's where it would have started. So that's quarter. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, So 14 turns. Now, I don't suppose that's going to just pull off nicely. Right, so I've got my little puller. You can probably knock, if you ain't got a puller, you can probably knock it off with a suede hammer or something, but this is probably slightly better. It'll probably pull it easy anyway. Yeah, there you go, look. And then we've got a washer. Take that off, put that to one side for a minute. Now, find something to hook that out. Not very prepared, as usual. I'm trying not to do is drop the axle on the floor. Oh, that's tight. Oh, well, that's going to slip off. I think actually you can probably, can you? Just wondering if you could use this to hook it out. Maybe. If we turn these round, we'll give it a go. If I turn that round like that, I have no idea if this is going to work. Oh, my fingers are cold. Bloody freezing in here today. Now, will this work or not? I can still see me mark on there, so that's good. See what it does. Oh yeah, look at that. And it's out. Happy days. I've never done it like that before. Right, so that's good. So that's out. We'll give it a little bit of a wipe out. You see our mark there? You might not be able to because it's black. It's just highlight it a bit more. Right, and I think over here we've got the new seal. He says, where's that gone? There it is. We've got a little bit of gearbox oil in there, so I'm actually going to wipe it around the outside edge as well, just to help it slide in a bit. Horrible smelly stuff that it is. Get me rubber mallet, wherever that's gone. Like I said, totally disorganised. Cool. Right. That's flush in there. Happy days. Chuck the old one away. Your marks there. Mark it again because I just could have done with a white paint pen or something, I think, really. Right, so that's lined up to that. Right, that's home. Wash it back on. And we'll put this back on with this gently. Actually, no, we've got 14 turns, haven't we? Let's start again. Right. 1, 2, 3. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, I'm going to need to put something in there and all. So that's 11. Oh. Right, I think I miscounted because there's no way that's going to go another. That just needs to go up to that now. That's it, that's them 3 marks lined up now. So hopefully that should just be back to the same sort of torque as what it was before. I think I miscounted when I undone it. Because there's no way, because I only counted 11 then, there's no way that's going to go another 4 turns. I either miscounted when I undone it or miscounted when I done it up, one or the other. Anyway, right, next job is to turn the axle back over, because this is upside down at the moment, and put that back cover on. Right, I just need to go around this again, give it a bit of a clean up. Already cleared all the gasket off of it, but obviously I painted it. My big dilemma is, do I use some sealant or not? So I don't want it to leak. Oh yeah, same with this. I think I'm going to put some sealant on it, some RTV sealant. Here we go, put that on there. Remember rightly, the top 2 bolts have a stud coming out of them for the what? What am I trying to say? For the brake pipe. Right. Actually, I don't know where I'm going to use the sealant, because I've got this gasket, which is slightly thicker, and this one, which is a bit. Look at that. I think if I use this one, I won't need to use the sealant. If it leaks, then I'll have to sort it out later. It's gone mouldy where it's been sat around for a while, so that doesn't affect anything. Right, I'll find the bolts and give them a clean up, and then I'll be back. Right, so I've given the bolts a bit of a clean up. Get a couple in there and see where we are. Alright, let's just hope that this thing seals up. I believe that one and I think this one, I'm trying to remember now, or was it that one? They're just for the little brackets for the little P clips for the hard brake line to connect to. I think that's right. I'll have a look underneath in a minute and see what the short racks are, where they are on that, but then that's probably wrong as well anyway, so. Yeah. The two longer ones as well. We'll put this one on next. Because you've got the handbrake linkage. I already took all of this apart and cleaned it all up because it was all a bit stiff. Then we just got the last 4 short ones. You get them all in there loose to start with. Got the washer and another washer. Right, so we'll go and have a look and see what the torque setting is before I just nip these up, but I don't want to over tighten them because I don't want to bend this tin because it's not that thick, the cover, so we don't want to damage it. So I will go and have a look, see what the torque is, and be right back. Right, so I just looked in my Haynes book and it doesn't tell you. I looked in my old MG book and that doesn't tell you either. That hasn't even got this axle in. The book's too old. It's got the old banjo type axle. But I've just looked on the forums and it appears to be about 24. So we'll go for that. Unless we feel that that feels too tight. Yeah, it feels too. I don't know, I suppose that's about right, isn't it? Oh, slip. That's not really the right socket. We get the ½ inch. And it's not there. Right, I'll be right back to find my ½ inch deep 6-sided socket. Right, so I found that. I'll just nip all of these up and we just torque them up the last bit then. Right, I was being lazy a minute ago. I just picked up the first socket I found, but it's actually 13mm, and it was not a 6-sided socket. So I'm going to sort of go across to an extent. It doesn't matter too much, but I've already done that one. Done that one. That one. Oh, ain't done that one. I think we might have done them all now. I always just go around them all after I've been going from side to side and that, just to make sure they're all done. Yeah, so we've been right way around there now. So that's that on. Right, so the next job is the hub oil seals, which is fairly simple. So I'll try and clear a little bit of room somehow, and then we'll get them in as well. Right, so now we're going to do the hub seals. So these plates, already cleaned up this back piece off. I'll clean this in a minute. Basically, you just got to knock these seals out. They don't. You can knock them right the way through. I'll show you. He says. As you can see, it's just straight through there. So it doesn't matter whether you knock it out from the back or the front or whatever. Just when you put your new one in, you just put it down level on there. So, where's the new one? I got a new one here. Ooh. Oh, messed that up, didn't I? Do like I did before, put a little bit of gearbox oil, just to, well, axle oil actually. We've got a big socket which is the right size. Do that, we just want to get it down level, see? That's it, she's in. So we'll lubricate that up a bit. We'll give this a little clean out. In hindsight, I should have done that before I fitted the seal, really, but it's only a bit of old oil residue. That's it. She's in. Right, so I'm not going to bore you doing the other one. There's the other one. So I will put the other one in and then I'll get these on the axle. Right, so I'm going to put this on now. Once again, bit of gear oil, axle oil, whatever you want to call it. It's on there. We'll put a little bit around here as well, actually. See, these goes on here. But then there's a little bit more to the job because it's all bolted together with the back plate for the brakes as well. So that's what's going on next as well, Warrior. Probably won't want to line up because it's got too much paint on it. That's right, a bit of grease there for me bolts. We'll just put a bit on here just so hopefully you won't be taking it apart again anyway, but and get all these on. Yeah, that's all them started. Alright, so 9/16. I think I'll put you over this side. So you can see, not a lot. Right. Right, so that's the back plate on and the oil seal on. So I'll do the same on the other side and then we'll put the brakes on. Right, so on to the brakes now. So we're going to start with a nice easy bit, which is a new adjuster. Can't even open the bag with these gloves on, come on. Right, rib it open. Right, so we'll see your adjuster, adjust it. Once yours, well, I knew one of the ones that I had on the previous axle was knackered anyway, so I just got a new pair. I don't think you can get it upside down or anything, so no. So we'll try in there. We'll leave the elastic band around at the moment, which stops the adjusters falling out. These are 7/16 spanner. So we just nip these on there. Right, so that's that fitted in there. Nice and easy. Right, now let's lower you down a bit. Because the next thing we want to fit is the new wheel sender. Which also isn't very particularly difficult. You can't really see what I'm doing here, but I'm only opening the bag. So it's only held on with this clip. So first off, I don't think you can get it in with the bleed nipple on anyway, so we'll pop that out. Pop that dust cap out, and we'll stick it in like so. Right, we'll put the bleed nipple to one side for a minute. And now I've bought myself a little tool. And now I'll put the clip down. Oh, there it is. Right, so I bought this because these clips are the same on a Mini, and they're always an absolute pain to get in. They're really awkward. So what I've got is I bought this. I'll give you a little tip now as well. If you go on eBay and search for them, I think it's Mini Mine I bought it from. I bought one which is actually from Mini, and it was like £10 and 12 pence or something. If you go on any of the MGB, if you search for it for an MGB, it is literally double the price. And at the end of the day, it's only like a conical piece there with a bit of tube. So what you do is you screw that into where the brake pipe would go, and then we'll pop the clip on there like so. And then all we have to do, I've already done the other side by the way, because I hadn't used it before, so I thought I'd familiarise myself without worked and whether it is going to be any good or not. As you can see, it just gently forces it along there. Until it clips in. So like that, and then we can just unscrew that, and then hopefully it's in there. As you can see now it's in behind that, it's all clipped in there nicely, and it's nice and tight, because I've had it where I've tried to force it on a mini one before, and then it's the wheel cinder's kind of been loose in there. So that's a really good little tool. And we can stick that back in there for now, just so we don't lose it. Yeah, and then, right, what else have we got? While we're here, got a new rubber to go on here somewhere, because these are all perished, and I don't expect these to last very long neither, like everything else, but let me just pop that on there. Right, so that's that on there. So now we need to go around the other side, which is just over there. Alright, the first thing is you just get these lined up. They've got to be vertical. Same with that one. I'll probably make this look harder than what it is, because I hate fitting brake shoes, to be honest. But first thing we need is the arm. Right, now this arm, apparently, it needs to go like that. As you can see, it's got like a little crank there. Can you see that? Which clears, so it kind of cranks up past the wheel cinder. So this arm needs to be on the top, not on the bottom, because if it is on the bottom, then it's the wrong hand, and I think the crank would probably be the wrong way as well, and it'd be the opposite side. You need to feed that through that new rubber. Like so. That's it. Right, so that's on that new, through that new rubber now. So now comes my favourite bit. Right, now these springs, I don't know what you can see here, but that spring goes through that hole like that, because then they'll sit under that arm in a minute. I always like to I find it easier to do it like this, rather than trying to put that shoe on and then you have a shoe. So, you also got to make sure your leading edges is the right way, which I believe this is the right way. I'm sure someone will soon tell me if I'm not right. Ah, don't you love it? That's good. Right. That's through there, and we've got another spring that goes there. You can see the arm moves that. Right. This one's a bit stiff. Right. I don't think you can get this wrong. Just trying to see whether it... Nah, it kind of doesn't matter. So we'll put that one in there, hopefully. I haven't got any point in those pliers here. I don't really want to use these, but I'm going to have to. Just don't cut through it. See, I said I'd make it look harder than what it should be. As usual, when the camera's not on, and I've done the other side, it was much easier. That's it. Just trying to do it and not get in the front of the camera as well. Because otherwise you can't bloody see anything. Right, so that's that in there. Now, top spring. Root that in there. Put that in there. Get rid of the little elastic band, and then that fell just straight out, straight down the bottom of that. Brilliant. That's it, that's that in there. And that one. Yeah, and that one's in there now as well. And I think that is right. Yeah, that is quite close to that, but yeah, no, I think it is right. That's it, yeah. And then we just got the pins to go on. Alright, I got obviously retaining springs. Oh, dropped it. Oh, for God's sake. Once again, the other side I've done really easily. Oh God, where's that gone? That flew off that time. Right, let's use this other one, and then I'll have to turn the camera off and hunt the garage up and down, high and low, to find the other one now. God, I'm making this much harder than what it should be. I can't see the bloody thing. There we go. Oh, nearly. There we go, she's in there. Right, like I said, I'm going to turn the camera off now because I've got to hunt over behind here somewhere to where that's just shot off to. I have no idea. Right, I'll be back in a while, or a few seconds for you. Right, that didn't actually take as long as I thought it was going to find out then. I don't really know why I'm bothering to record this because it's only putting that spring on. Struggling like a nightmare like I was a minute ago. And this time we're straight on, look at that. Look. I'm sure these replacement bits aren't as good a quality. Well, it goes without saying, I suppose. Right, so that's all the shoes and everything all fitted on. See, I'm not sure what jumps I'm going to use yet because these ones aren't very good. But just to set it up, well, not set it up, but so I tried the drum on the other side just loose with this back top just to make sure it sits on there all right. I meant to back this off before I fitted it all. Right, so that's back right off now. Yep, see, and the drum slides on there nice. So, you're in the right ballpark because from what I've read, you wouldn't be able to do that. So that can go back on now. That's not touching any springs or anything, I don't think. It's quite close to that one though. Right, so that's pretty much it now, I think, for this video. I'm hoping that the drums on that are on the shorter axle are in better nick than them ones, because I don't really want to buy a new set, but if it comes to it, I will. So all this leaves me to do on this axle now is make up a new brake pipe to go between the two, and then I think that'll be it. But I think for this video I'm going to call it. It's probably getting a bit long now because we've done all them oil seals. We've put that plate back on there. Yeah, so we've done that oil seal, done the two oil seals there and here. We've fed that back plate. We've put the brake shoes on both sides because I've already done that side off camera. So yeah, hopefully these brake shoes are in right. If someone notices anything I've done obviously wrong, then let me know. But yeah, it's all good. Right, wow. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all again soon. Right, I know I said that was it, but I had this spring on that way, so that edge was too far over here. I noticed it's really close to the hub. Like a moron. Right, so it doesn't go that way, it goes this way, because then because then you see when I put this on, there's much more clearance. See if I can get down. Right, yeah, so you can see now, but it was almost touching up in there, see? So now we've got the clearance, which makes sense. I just looked at the other side and I suddenly realised what I'd done. But hey ho, it doesn't matter. At least we didn't start driving out the road and then we heard a Right, so yeah. So thanks again for watching, and have a good Christmas if I don't post again before then, and I'll see you all soon. Right, see ya. Bye.